What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Thank y'all for tapping into the Constructive House channel, where we promote balance between people, and justice is defined as guaranteeing that those that need the most help get the most constructive help. So, every year, your city decides how to spend millions, sometimes billions, of your tax dollars. And whether you see it or not, those decisions shape your roads, your schools, your law enforcement, your housing, your health care, and your future. See, city budgets aren't just spreadsheets. They're blueprints for how your community lives, grows, and struggles. They touch every area of people activity, which includes economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and even war. But here's the catch. What gets funded is what tells you what is valued. And in most cities, the biggest slices go to law enforcement and infrastructure. Meanwhile, programs for affordable housing, youth development, and public health often get whatever's left over, if there's anything even left over. And why is that? Because budgets aren't neutral. They're political documents. They don't just respond to needs, they reveal priorities. And those priorities are shaped by who shows up, who speaks out, and who is watching. But I'll give you a little tip. See, if you want to see where the money goes, what you need to do is hop online. Just take a breather for a second. I know in your spare time you got plenty of other things to do, but trust me, this will be constructive. Visit your city or county's official website and search for the Adopted Budget PDF. You can even just go on Google and type in your city, such as Jacksonville, Florida, city's budget PDF 2025. Like, you can just type that in, and there you'll find public records, the PDF that'll pull up the breakdown of the city's budget. And all you got to do is look for the general fund, because that is where the most flexible and impactful spending is happening. You need to look up that general fund. You can hit Control F on the PDF and type in general fund for the lazy folks out there that need to jump cut it. I get it. Trust me, I use Control F as well. You can search that, type it in, and look for general fund. That's where the most flexible and impactful spending is happening. Now I'm going to keep it real. City budgets can look intimidating. You got pages of all kind of numbers. You got all kind of acronyms being thrown in there. And of course, you got all kind of bureaucratic language being used. But once you know what to look for, the story becomes clearer. You need to start with the general fund. This is the city's main checking account. It's used for day-to-day operations like the law enforcement departments, fire departments, parks, and libraries. It's also where the fiercest debates happen because it's the most flexible. Now, next you want to look at the capital budget. This covers long-term investments, like your roads, bridges, parks, and public buildings. These projects often span over years and come with hefty price tags. There's big price tags because this is your long-term investments. So if you're ever sitting around and you're like, man, when did they decide to put this big warehouse over here? Or man, when did they decide to make this bridge over here? That's in the capital budget, okay? Now, the next thing you want to look at is the special revenue funds. All right, these are earmarked for specific purposes, like your transit taxes, your school levies, or environmental programs. See, your special revenue funds are less flexible, but They show what's a priority for lawmakers and voters. Like they show what they have prioritized. Now, you do want to look for red flags. So watch out for vague categories like other services or miscellaneous, because sometimes millions of dollars are tucked away and there's little explanation for it. That's where the transparency can break down in these city budgets. And that's why it is imperative that you start attending some of these town hall meetings, even if it's through Zoom, even if you pop in when it's most important to speak. But you want to tap in with them and break down these line by line. They'll give you the floor. They will give you a time limit, but you need to hop in and be involved. Because if you're seeing these red flags and millions going here or millions going there, or you seeing money getting funneled out of your district, you need to be speaking out on that. You do have a voice. You have more of a voice locally than you do federally. Everyone tells you to go vote for the president, but no one tells you to attend these local town hall meetings, these village meetings, these district meetings, which is free to attend. And a lot of counties and cities allow it to be on Zoom. Sometimes you may have to go down there, but these are things that are impacting your daily. These are things that impact you in all 9 areas of people activity. It will be most constructive for you to be involved on this level. You have more of a voice on this level, and you can see where the city's checking account is. It's in the general fund. You can see what's going to be being built in your city. It's in the capital budget. And you can see where they have earmarked specific funds, because that's in the special revenue funds. You can see what's going on with any school levies, any environmental programs. You can look at that line by line and you can see how much is going where. Take a look at that. Be constructive. And here's a little tidbit that I'm going to give you. When you pull up your city's budget and highlight the top 3 spending categories, ask yourself, do these reflect our community's biggest needs or just the loudest voices? And that'll kind of get you in the right direction on what to say when you're going there. Now, budgets may look official and final, but they are not set in stone. They are negotiated, debated, and even revised. And what that means is you have power. Now, here's how you use it. Like I said, you need to attend public hearings. These meetings are held often and have shockingly low turnout. A few voices can actually make a huge impact. That's why I was talking about going there. Another thing you can do to have influence on the budget is to contact your city council representative. A simple email or phone call before the budget is adopted can spotlight overlooked priorities. And I recommend both. You want to give an email and a call. The email to ensure that you have it in writing, but the call to just follow up on it. I always recommend sending the email first, giving a call and just saying, hey, I just wanted to see if you got my email. They're like, they're going to make up some politician type nonsense. Oh, I'm looking at it right now. They either lie and say they were looking at it and they're not, or they'll say, I'll get back to you. And that's when you just want to address what you said in the email. Oh, the email was about X, Y, and Z. And I'll show you how to do the email, how to type it up. I have a toolkit that will help you out with that. But like I said, number 1, you want to attend the public hearings. Contact your city council rep, number 2. And number 3, you want to bring the data. See, numbers speak loudly. Show how small shifts, just 1% of the budget, could dramatically improve housing, education, or healthcare in your community. And when we're talking about millions and billions of dollars, 1% is a big deal. And don't shy away, because your tax dollars go to this. When you're spending your sales tax and your SPLOST, your income tax and your property tax, all these taxes, they find ways to divvy it into the budget. Don't make no mistake about it. So you're paying for it. You need to make sure you're getting what you paid for. Now, we'll go up there and we'll go off on the lady at McDonald's. We'll go off on the lady at Zaxby's if they don't give you what you paid for. But you'll pay for stuff. They'll take your money and build something without you even knowing about it. And you won't even make a fuss. You'll just accept it. You'll accept it. You'll just accept it. It's crazy. So I'm here to help you as much as I can so you can start doing something about it and making sure that money that is coming out of your taxes is actually going to benefit your district, because they'll just keep funneling the money elsewhere and you can actually make a change and have the money go to your district if you attend some of these hearings. Like I said, some of them are on Zoom. Don't be too lazy to not make sure that you're looking out for your district. It's you going up every morning, dodging potholes. You don't have to do that. You can fix that. Local officials aren't just looking at spreadsheets. They are listening for public pressure. And when you speak up, that's how you shift the conversation. I want y'all to find out when your next city budget hearing is. Bring one idea, one question, or one concern. You don't need to be an expert. You just need to be present, because your tax dollars are your voice. If you don't track where they go, someone else decides for you. And that's why you need to download this week's toolkit, the Who Controls Your City Wallets Toolkit. It's a step-by-step guide to understanding your city's budget. Download it, take it to your next budget meeting, and make sure the people who need the most help actually get the most help. The great thing about it, it's free to download. This is the Constructive House, bringing empowerment back to the people, one right at a time.